A wizard is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Get the fuck out.
Okay, kill him!
Hello, boobies.
It's a secret.
One,
Kid can't even read.
two.
Oh, good for you!
Ooh, welcome to the CommanderSmiths.
We are the CommanderSmiths.
I'm Adam Smith.
And I'm Lowery Smith.
Don't worry.
We're cousins.
And we have an Urza's for life. So Lowery, oops, I'm all the way, my buttons are moved over because I was getting ready for Secret Lair.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, so this is up. Oh, wait, we got Adam plays Infinite Combo. Okay, cool, Tad, cool.
You can hit the button again.
Yeah, hey, you know
You're
what?
just hating on everybody here.
Get the fuck out!
There we go.
Yeah, so this is episode 429. And what he's referring to is we had some in real life games this weekend at Tad's place, which we'll talk about at the end, right? We'll kind of get into our main stuff and talk about that. And then Cole has to do that. So Cole,
Get the fuck out!
but yeah, episode 429. We are back for a week, and then we might be gone next week because
we're gone next week.
The holiday. So yeah, so enjoy our summer schedule at this point. What are we doing for our episode here? What is Cole wrote a long thing there? Speaking of Team Forest Walk, get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out!
I think it's the most get the fuck outs in the beginning of the
Can you do that in official Wizards meetings? Like whatever work thing you have to, you just go, hashtag Team Forest Walk.
No,
like, like
like,
we're going to do team building outside today.
And then, what about Team Forest Walk?
Yeah, yep. I would love a card. That's little alt art of me hanging on.
Stupid. Did you see my post today on the Discord about the I'm looking for license plate covers?
Yeah.
And so the backside,
you were ignoring me, but yeah.
The backside, Cindy got me one that says, you shall not pass, which by the way, my father-in-law saw that and he's like, oh, I want that. He doesn't know Lord of the Rings. He just thinks I'm telling people not to pass me. Anyways. Yeah, it was kind of funny. He kept saying, I really want that. I was like, it's a Lord of the Rings thing, but whatever. So I got one. I was looking for a front one to match, and I found one. But coming across that, it said, what was it? May the forest be with you, and had a bunch of freaking trees. I was like, God damn it. Like,
yeah.
No, it's not.
It's a thing.
It's not a thing at all. Get out of here. We got an Urza's for life. Wait. What is Cole saying? As part of an employee engagement survey, please pick... Nice. That would be good. Yeah. Pick one or the other. Okay.
That'll divide the workplace, I'd say.
Oh, so Tad's tired. He wants us to do the thing so we can go to bed. But we'll get to the thing after Lowery tells us what we were doing for the episode today, and we got something to open here.
There's a thing that they're having come out. It's like Magic Fest in a box. The Mystery Boosters 2 with a bunch
Festival
of cards with it.
in a box. So FIAB.
Festival. We're going to run through that real quick. Then we are going to do Marvel top 5 and top 5 of Legends and normal cards. And then we're going to talk about a little bit of playing games at Tad's place Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the episode right there.
Yep. And then we're off for a week, and we'll be back with some fun stuff later.
Happy 4th of July to anybody that celebrates. Eat some hot dogs, drink some beer.
We have a present from the gang of our play group because it was Lowery and I's birthday, as you know, last month and the month before.
2 months. Are we doing that right now?
Yeah, he wants us to do it because he needs to go to bed. This is what he wants us to do since he delivered. So Lowery has a package. I have a package. We have a nice
wiener dog.
A nice note. Mine says Happy Urza's for Life B-Day, except it's supposed to be B-Day. I'll let Lau read the names of who the gifts are from because you are bad at it. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Thanks, Tad. You're an asshole. Wait, but I might as well just do this.
One,
Kid can't even read. All right, so Lowery has the list, and then I'm gonna...
No. Okay. Happy birthday. Thanks for the content and for picking inferior cards. Hashtag Urza's for Life. So this is from Tad, Russ, Ramsey, David, number 2, number 4, Director Jake, and Cousin Mark.
Hell yeah. All right. So, open the same time?
Yeah, I guess. I don't even know how to open this thing.
Oh, you have well, mine's out. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, I kind of knew what mine was coming, but mine is the scroll art, the One Ring. Fuck yeah. This is the only one that I don't have out of the... Oh, I got to get an Oh, good for you.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Oh, good.
This is the only one I don't have out of the bunch, so this completes the collection. Thanks, guys. That's awesome. Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, that's a beautiful card. I still haven't looked at mine. It says, did you get like a thing like this, like a hard cover?
No, did not get that. You got like a special.
Yeah, collection is now updated. I actually have no idea.
God.
Adam's easy to pick for.
Wait. RoboCop has a Team Forest Walk. He has an Urza's for Life. So let me get these out of the way before you do your stuff.
Tag Team Forest Walk. Get the fuck.
And then we got a Team Forest Walk.
Get the fuck.
So they're just getting them all over the place right now. Okay. What's what is your little gift there, buddy? Thanks, guys. Like, this is awesome.
Shit. Oh shit.
I'm curious if it went with what I was talking with him about it. So I don't know if that's what he got you. Yeah.
Okay, I think I could take it out of this. I've never, yeah. And
it got great. It got authenticated. I'm guessing that's what if it's from eBay. Will
damaged.
Well,
eBay?
Yep. eBay authenticates now if it's over, I think 200 at this point. So they will make sure.
Oh shit! I forget what this is called. I never thought I'd ever own one of these.
I thought you had the mountain one.
No, very different. It's like a summer.
No, but it's the what is that land type that you talked about?
It's not an arena.
No, not arena. Remember, it was in the tournament for basic land pimping. You remember what I'm talking about? It's the fucking A. What is it called? Why am I brain farting on it? You are the one that Guru. Thank you, Ted. That's a Guru.
Yeah, that is what it is. It's
Guru. It's a Guru forest. And I thought you had the mountain one.
No.
Oh shit! You just picked it.
Yeah, I just picked it.
Yeah, that's it. So they got you the forest one because the Team Forest one. Get the fuck out.
Perfect.
Yeah, and it's a Guru land, man. Yeah. So then it's all authenticated. Speaking of that, like the authentication stuff, I just had that happen with selling one of Alex's cards, his tournament non-legal Gaia's Cradle, and they like came back and said what you listed isn't accurate, being like, because there were like dings on the edges. And I looked at it, I was like, I wrote played, like it was a played listing. So I declined whatever. But God, Team Force.
Get the fuck.
I mean, look at that. That is awesome, man. Yeah.
That is beautiful. For sure. Thank you guys. Let's read through those names again. Holy shit. We got Tad, Russ, Ramsey, David, number 2, number 4, Director Jake, and Cousin Mark.
Nature.
Thank you all so much.
RoboCop, nature stuff. Yuck. That's awesome. Yeah, thank you guys. That's so freaking sweet. Like I didn't want to go back because this is the only one I didn't get for the One Ring, and I was like, we're moving on to the Hobbit, so I don't want to go and buy that now. So I'm happy that I got that. It completes the scroll collection, and I think that's the biggest one I needed out of that, because I have pretty much all the other stuff. So, good for us.
Oh, good for you.
Good for you.
Okay.
Well, I can't tell my wife that this is the best gift I've ever gotten. So
I'm going to clip that and I'm going to send it as a text message.
yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I don't know how to display that.
I know. I was like, what are you going to do? You don't have like the binder things that I do, like in my safe or whatever. I mean, you have binders, but you got to pimp that one out.
Yeah. Very cool. Wow.
That one you're not putting in a deck, right?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in a sleeve and it says authenticated and damaged, and I don't think so. Unless everybody's like, yeah, you should put it in a deck. I'll do that.
Make another forest walk deck and then put it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could just put it in the forest walk deck.
Or you just get it framed. I think that's probably what you do. And then you write like team #Team Walk or whatever the fuck that you're saying is. I don't remember what it is, but put it, and then you can put it behind you. I think that'd be kind of cool. Besides the like stupid stuff that you'd put on it, the words, but whatever.
Words. Yeah. You get it. The words that shall not be named.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Lord of the Rings,
like
right
Voldemort
there.
for you.
Well, I guess that is Voldemort. That's not. Yeah. You're right. I'm getting my nerd stuff, my wizardry nerd stuff mixed up. All right, let's get to stuff here because we're 12 minutes in. Oh, before we get started, really quick, I'm just gonna do the tags really quick. There's a bunch of ways you guys can follow us. If you're watching this video right now, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so as well. Summer wise, we're a little bit lacking on our videos, just because it's kind of the break time for us. But we do our secret layer stuff. We do our box openings. We do our deck techs. We do all that kind of stuff. So there's a bunch of videos. If you want to join the Discord, that's the best way to support us. $1 gets you into the Discord. Oh shit. I thought we had a new one. Didn't we have a new one? We had a new one. Crap. I'll have to hit that next time. I thought we had a new one because we did it 2 weeks ago. But yeah, we'll give you a shout out next time. But we also do the proxies if you're $5 or more. That's been kind of on a not hiatus. We're still doing it, but it's just been kind of lacking at this point just because of everything right now. And then financially, the other way you guys can support us, you can buy our mugs. Have the link below. My eBay account, you can buy the Yeti mugs or metal tokens. Donate on the podcast live. And other than that, if you guys want to contact us, you can email us at CommanderSmiths@gmail.com or message us at YouTube or join the Discord. That's the best way to do it. All right, let's get started with stuff. Let's hit up our secret layer stuff. Let's hit the fun button. I can't stop looking at my one run.
We shout out last time.
Did we? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got surprised today with a new festival in a box. A new FIAB. I don't know if that's what we want to call it, but that's what I
don't think that's the way to say it.
FIAB, like FIAB, FIAB.
Yeah, no, I understand.
What's that? What's
that's
the
how
car?
That would spell out, but I just don't think that's how we should do it.
Well, that's how I write it out because I don't want to write festival in a box all the time. So FIAB.
Yeah, no, I get that.
What is the car that's like that? Is it a FIAB? Is it with a BB? Something? I don't. Okay, whatever. So
I'm gonna let you hang. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm gonna throw. Oh, that's probably what it is. That's probably
last
that,
name.
yeah.
Italian last name.
Okay, so I will say this right off the bat, especially with festival in a boxes, they are probably second to Fiat. Thank you. Yeah, it is Fiat. That's close. FIAB. I'm a letter off in that you make the little T and like little bubbles on it, and then it's FIAB. It's the same thing.
Not the same thing. I just don't want to get sidetracked. So you keep on making me want to be like, we don't need to keep going.
Okay. Festival in a Boxes. They are the second best. Profit wise, margin could argue is the first best if you compare them to Commander decks for Secret Lair stuff. Especially Festival in a Box with Mystery Booster Box 2. All those boxes have been over 200, and currently the Mystery Booster Box 2 is at 280. And since the last time that this went, which was only like a couple months ago, 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago, they popped over 300 again. So this is going for 200. It's going to be released on July 13th, 2 per customer. Besides that, I think the last two, or the last one especially, the cards were like kind of meh. They're still cool, but it was kind of meh.
Yeah.
But you could sell the box and still have the profit and then just keep the cards. This one is a little bit different. This is probably one of the better ones of cards that we got. So let's just kind of go over that. And Lowery, I'll let you take it away with the cards. We're not going to talk about breakpoints and stuff like that here. I will give you the value of this, but this is very different because you're getting a whole mystery booster box. So, all right, first one.
We have Nissa Resurgent Animist. This is the one that has landfall that gives you like a mana, kind of like a Lotus Cobra, but then if it's a second time, you get to search for an elf and or elemental. And this is the most expensive one in Aftermath.
Yeah, and it's,
I believe,
the lowest printing of it is $28.
Yeah.
So we're probably looking at
quite a good card.
I will say this first batch, these are all, from what I'm seeing, I think non-foil. Non-foil. They don't say foil on them.
Okay.
Which is kind of a little different.
New art, and it's full art.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the bottom has a little bit of bordering, but who cares at that point?
Yeah, it would be considered borderless right there, I would say.
And then you have ramming up Excavator. Oh boy!
Did you just
give me?
I love it that I get to do this. God dang it, I'm too far away from it. Where's my kid can't even read?
Kid can't even read.
I need a nap. Excavator.
What about an escalator? Is it ramming up escalator?
That's the snake dude that you can play lands from your graveyard, which is awesome. That's a cheap card, but it's a great card.
I know. This was one that I spec'd on thinking because, Crucible Worlds, this is going to be just like it, and it never got there. I mean, it went up a little bit, but...
It became the Crucible Worlds they were willing to reprint to high hell.
Yep,
So,
and I will say, though, there really isn't a special printing besides like the promo one that was like a launch party thingy or whatever.
Cheaper.
It's cheaper than the normal. So this one is going to be the best version moving forward.
Then we have 6, which is from one of the Modern Horizons, which is great. I like it. It's like mill, bring a land back to your hand, and then stuff has, what is it?
During your turn, non-land permanent cards in your graveyard have retrace. Yep.
That's a great card too. I like that one. And then we have Tireless Provisioner, which is the landfall, make a treasure or food token, which
we've had a couple printings
cheap,
of that.
But yeah, I mean, all the new art is
gorgeous.
Solid.
Yep.
And then you have Titania, Protective Vargoth, which is the one that brings the land back. When it cut ETBs, and whenever a land goes into your graveyard, you get a 5/3 elemental. Used to be a great card.
Mm-hmm.
Great commander.
And then these next 4 are all in foil.
Oh, I like that idea. Llanowar Elves and a Future Sight
border like that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were saying that's foil. And then we have Utopia Sprawl.
Whoops, sorry.
Which is full art,
textless
land. And that's the one that auras onto a forest, and then you can name a color, and whenever that forest taps, you get to get that color as well. If you didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
And then you have Atraxa Praetor's Voice, which is the proliferation one. That's a good looking card too.
Yeah, it is.
Foil.
That's a really good looking card there.
One. And then,
test cards that don't ever.
They shouldn't even tell us which one they're giving us.
Yeah, the play test cards are pretty much garbage. Okay, so breakdown of all this. Like I mentioned before, mystery booster boxes are going for $280 currently. They will probably dip when this hits a little bit, but then they go kind of right back up again. I kind of want to go back really quick. Give me a second. Hold on. Let's see.
Do we know how much this one is? Is it 200 again?
Yep, it's 200. Yep.
200. Okay.
So the last time, I guess they never even gave what I thought the boxes would go for. The last one was 200 as well, but didn't have the Beseech the Mirror was the best card in the drop, and then Consecrated Sphinx. Atraxa is going to be an $80+ card. I mean, when you look at the ones that are the full art foil ones, the best versions of Atraxa, they're higher than 80, but like the base level is about an 80. So I think that's going to be a 80+ down the road. And when I do the pricing there again, that is when we do 10 to 16 months out from when it gets in people's hands. You got to give it time to grow back up, mature, and everything. Nissa, I think, is going to go up to 40+, with its lowest being 28, and this being the special printing of it. We've had the retro border, but I think with the borderless, we haven't really had one like... We've had an extended, but not a borderless with this kind of art. And then everything else is kind of like 15+, 10+, but really those two. So those two, the singles themselves, all the cards, equals about $200. And that's, yeah. So 200 there, 280, and this is going to be 200. So there's the 199. And like I said, July 13th is when this one's going on for sale, 2 per customer. I think I felt like the last one, they only did 1 per customer, but maybe I'm wrong. They might have done 2.
I'm unsure because I've never tried to get these because I mean it's just more than I want to be spending. Normally on a secret layer I'm spending about like 100, 150. How hard are these generally to get? Are they
okay? So the last one went really quick. The one there was one that was up for a couple days because I remember talking to Tad and he had bought one, like I think I was busy or something, and he bought one for me or something, and it was still up later, and then he went in and bought some more, and when I was able to get my whatever. So I don't think this one's gonna last long. I think this one's gonna be a 30, 45.
I think everybody's kind of caught on. They're like, oh, this is a great value.
Yeah, I think this is gonna go so quick. I think because the mystery, I think what happened is the first time we got the mystery booster boxes, because this is the only place you can get them, is on the secret layer or going to events and buying them. The first one was one of the higher ones, it pricing those out. And then when they did it again, I think that's the one. When they did the second one, hey, what's up, Bill from Woodbury? The second one, I think people thought the mystery booster, and I did too, mystery booster boxes were going to dip way down. And so I think I was selling my mystery booster boxes for like 180 or something like that. But it didn't dip. It went down to that pre-sale, and then when people got it enhanced, God damn it, Chris.
Get the fuck out!
I don't think he was here. This is you can go, but Chris, you can keep your eyes on the
look what Lowery got,
screen.
a Guru Forest Land, basic forest
land.
Forest Land.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I think that was where people were like, well, these are going to drop because that was the second time, but every time they just get bought up and the prices, it dips a little bit and it just comes right back up again. At some point it'll be, the price will stay down, but it hasn't happened yet. And they've done Festival and Box with Mystery Booster. I think this is the 4th or 5th time. I feel like this is the 5th time they've done this in the last 2-3 years. Feels like I could go back on my notes, but I don't want to waste that much time.
That's a great question.
Yeah, but so this is one, Lowery. I know you have your old man way of doing things, but if you want this one, you got to open up multiple browsers and have them all going and give yourself a better chance to get it. You can't just do the one. You have to go in incognito mode and use different browsers like Mozilla, Google Chrome, Microsoft, and then use incognito for each one of those. So you can get 6. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And if anybody else is wanting to get this, you got to do that. Get multiple screens going, because my prediction is this is going to be gone within 30, 45 minutes. So, and we'll remind people again, because I think we'll have one more. Will we have one more cast before then? Hang on. Yeah, we
Is the 13th a Monday?
Oh, it is a Monday.
Yeah, that's when we.
Oh, yeah, we would
and
record.
We'll be complaining about it at that point.
Yeah. So yeah, this is, I guess, your reminder for people, and I'll probably split this video up just to post it so people can check it out YouTube wise and see that. But this is your reminder. If you really want this one, you got to not just open up your phone and have one thing going. You got to have multiple, because I think this one's going to go quick. All right, let's get away from that. Let's get to the beer and pizza of this episode. We are going through the Marvel set. Yes, it did get released last week, but Lowery was in Scotty Dells and enjoying family time. And so we took the week off there. And so, yeah, you already got to see the set. Now that the set's been out and the prices have maybe kind of come down or gone up or whatever, we're going through the whole set. And what are we doing, Lowery? What are we breaking down here? We're doing Fave 5 style, but what are we breaking down?
Legends? We'll do Legends first. Because
Legends?
normally, if there's anything left over, we can spill it into.
That's a great idea.
The one. So, we're doing Fave 5s for Legends, and generally we have a little bit of backup, but we can overlap. One of the things that we both kind of realized this set, there are a bajillion Legends, but honestly, a lot of them feel 99-ish. Like they're fitting into something. So it was kind of hard for as many Legends as there are, it's kind of hard to find stuff that I want to build with.
Yep. There wasn't
which
any,
I found interesting.
Maybe as we're going, I might go, okay, I'm going to build this, but there wasn't anything where I'm like, ooh, I want to build this. I want to build this. I want to build this. Where
there's only one that I wanted to like. Ooh, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll see where we're going. Am I first?
I mean, you won the tournament, so you kind of have firsties on everything until our next tournament. So firsties.
Yeah, I know you're not gonna do anything with this. It's an uncommon. It is Captain America, Living Legend. I should write these down. I ran out of my notebook. How does this work? There it is. All right. 1 in a white and a blue for a 3/4 human soldier hero. It has vigilance, and whenever a creature you control becomes tapped during your turn, if it's the first time that creature has become tapped this turn, untap it. I like tapping stuff, and I like untapping stuff, and that's right up my alley.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. Because
being able to like Merfolk Looter twice, you know what I mean? It's cheap to come down. It has a good body, has vigilance. There's kind of 2 ways that I was thinking this could go. And I went with just like Merfolk Looter, cards that can tap for an ability and do it again. But honestly, there's another way to do it too, is like find creatures that want to be tapped to get an effect, and then you put in cards that allow your creatures to tap, or just attacking, because then it's giving everything a pseudo vigilance.
Right.
Well.
And I was just about to say that. I was like, this is like just a better vigilance, right? I mean, what you?
Yeah. There's.
I would say that there's
bonuses to it.
Yeah, there's way more pluses to it than being, the vigilance part. Because I know there is stuff. And I'm not thinking it off the top of my head, but I know there's stuff in decks that I've had where I'm like, oh, damn it, I needed this to tap. It has vigilance. And just the fact that this will tap, but then it untaps itself on the attack, I like this. As an uncommon, this is definitely really good. Or is this one that you're
uncommon? I think it's.
Is this one that you're thinking about building around?
I have the deck ready to build. So if we weren't recording tonight,
that's what you'd be working on.
Yeah. So I got it all. I got a stack. We'll
Holy
cut
crap!
That down when I'm got about 92 cards. We'll get that down to
Right
we'll
amount.
do the recording probably tomorrow night or something.
Nice.
Maybe Wednesday, but that one's a shoe-in. I am doing that one. I really, really like it. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, dude, there's a lot of angles with this one. I like that a lot. And at the very least, you're just attacking and have vigilance creatures, basically. You know, like if you aren't doing the tap part of everything. Dig that.
So,
well, that wasn't on.
Rate in a 99 as well for that part.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a little bit of a bad reconnaissance.
Yeah. Because you're not having to pick the ones that you want or whatever.
Yeah. And you can't remove it from combat, but you are able to just kind of untap stuff. What do you got?
Oh, I don't know. I'm like looking
Just
all
pick the fun
these
ones.
I know. I'm gonna do the one, and Tad fucking built this deck already, and both of us like this one. But I am
He went to the pre-release with. Did you go to the pre-release too?
No, I didn't. I had.
Okay, so it was with David and Mark. Tad, Horseshoe Tad, fucking. They go to a place that gives away boxes, and we always joke like we've only gone there like 4 times, like less than a year. We're like, if we go, Tad's gonna win. Tad won.
Yeah, he won the box.
Yeah, he won the free box. And amazing stuff.
Yeah, on Saturday we had Lowery and I had our grandpa's birthday, 97th birthday. Happy birthday, Grandpa! As of yesterday.
Birthday, Grandpa.
And he texted me on my way to the party, which was at noon. I'm gonna build a new deck. I was like, cool. What are you building? Actually, I didn't ask him because I didn't want to know because I didn't want him to take something that I might want because I hadn't gone through the set.
Do it.
Yeah, and I'm building Tony Stark, and I was like, cool. And then by the time we got to his house that night, he had it already built and done and finished and everything. So,
as a baller.
And now I saw it play; it was good. But now that I've gone through the set, I'm like, this one would be the one that I'd want to build. So, anyways, Tony Stark, 1 colorless, 1 blue, 1/3, human artificer hero. You can tap 1 and tap him. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. May reveal an artifact card from among them and put it into your hand. Rest on the bottom of your library. You can tap 4 and 2, or a blue and a red. You can transform him, activate as a sorcery. Let's flip him over.
Also can cast for that.
Right. That is a very good point. So a little bit different with these is you can do the flip part, or you can also just straight up cast them on the other side. Same cost on this one. I don't know
if very much like the flip legends from Spider-Man.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm not sure. Are they all pretty much the flip part is the same as the casting costs? This one is in particular, but I'm not sure if they all do that.
I'm not 100%, but I think that's how it works.
Okay. So the other side is the Invincible Iron Man. It's a human hero. Mr. Whittam, shut up. What is the Malort count tonight? 0.
We're saving booze for
what are we
cast when we plan on 2.5, 3
hours. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. So flying haste 5/5 at the beginning of your combat on your turn, you may put an artifact card from your hand onto the battlefield. If it's an equipment, attach it to the Invincible Iron Man. So there's a couple things. Oh, and this is also that weird art. I pointed it out. You guys pointed it out. It was because it was a thing going around the internet. It's such a weird, it's such a weird picture because if you look at it, it looks like Iron Man's head is up here.
Yes.
And it looks like a gorilla Iron Man. Like his arms are down here and his legs are out.
I thought he was reclining. Like his hand is his legs kicking out. Don't know it's like his arms are laying back with the blasting. Could not see his head. And now I can see it now that I figured it out. But it took a minute, literal minute of just going.
Oh, and once you see it that way, it's hard to not look the other way. Jake Wise, there's no way did they make a quick trip made Malort donut. We saw Mountain Dew.
Donuts.
There's no way there's a Malort one. And if there is, it's somebody like us that made it. Just sprinkled Malort on it.
I just shivered.
Yeah, you did. All right, back to the Invincible Iron Man. So there's a couple ways you could build this. Tad's seemed more on the equipment side of it, which is good because the equipment comes in, attach it. You could just do big fatty artifacts, because
like
you
creatures,
right, and they just come into play.
artifact card from your hand, put it in the battlefield.
So things that just cost way too much to cast, but then you're putting it in for free.
You should do that.
And I guess I could go that route because he did the equipment
very different
stuff.
from what he had, because he went
Equipment,
make
yeah.
him huge, flying haste, and then he's like a fucking 12/12 the time he comes down and ready to go.
I guess the question would be, and we can kind of figure this out here, is if I was able to give myself multiple attacks, would that trigger an additional time? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, because beginning of your combat, it's not doing phases. It's beginning of your combat on your turn. So if you're having multiple combats, then I can get multiple things out. So maybe that's the route I do go with the Invincible Iron Man, and it'll be a little bit different. So, Malort spam on Malort. Don't. You're a monster. Oh God, I still have mine. Whenever it gets brought up, I got to show it off because it's right here.
Gross. Gross.
Malort spam right there, baby. Look at all that grossness on top.
That looks like you walk into like the evil scientist lair. And
It totally does. Like dissected things. Yeah, right.
On their shelf. That's
nope. That's Malort spam. Right
nope,
there.
that's just Malort spam. Yeah. I hate that it keeps on getting less and less liquid in it.
I know. Where is it going? How can it
can't reuse that bottle.
No. It's, and the problem is I probably shouldn't have it in there because it's gonna be a drunken night one of these times, and it's gonna be like, I dare you to take that.
We barely could do it the first time 3 years ago.
Yeah,
like
that was awful. That was freaking awful.
We felt terrible, or like bad.
Yep.
24
that was the
hours,
closest. That was the closest I came to puking, and I have a puke phobia, and that was awful. All right, Lowery, what is your second legendary?
Let's go with Loki because that's the one I'm leaning into right now.
Which one is it again? It is Living Light. No.
That one.
This one, the blue
God
one.
Mischief. Yeah.
Okay.
So 1 and a blue for a 2/1 God Sorcerer Villain. Whenever a player or permanent becomes a target of an ability you control. What is ability? I was hoping it was going to say spell as well. Ability you control, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. And so I was thinking right now there's kind of like 3 ideas going on, but it's like you can target their stuff to steal it.
What? Sorry, you say what you're going to say.
Steal it, and then you draw a card, and you just try and do that once per turn. There are creatures out there that are like tap, target creature, steal it, draw a card, and so just feed into it more. Then there's the tapping part where you can easily control, like, I'm going to tap your creature on your turn, so you can really get 4 draws per go. And then there is the bouncing part, which is, land High Spot Tyrant, cast a spell, bounce something, draw another card, and kind of keep on going with that. So controlling the board in some way while just drawing more cards and more action. 2 mana is really easy to do. And so that's kind of where I'm at right now. I haven't gone through everything. I'm like halfway through, and I forgot how easy it is to make 1 color decks because I have not done that in years.
Okay. 2 things. What? This could be a Binky deck.
Could do that too.
Or, I want to check this really quick. Persistent Petitioners. Could this be a Persistent Petitioners deck? Because you're milling people, right? Is it target player?
Target player or permanent becomes a target of an ability you control.
I'm just curious what Persistent Petitioners is worded like.
Target, mill 5 cards, target player, or 20 or whatever.
Target opponent puts the wait no that's not there we go. Target player mills a card. It is tapping 1.
Player mills 12.
But you're targeting the player, so this could be a Persistent Petitioners deck. There's your blue. Those are easy to get out. You're popping them for 2 to get out, and then you're making them mill, and then you're drawing at the same time. So now you're filling your hand out to get more petitioners. That could be interesting.
That could be.
I like that better than my Mothman that I originally made that no longer is Persistent persistent petitioners anymore. I'm saying petition. I'm saying petitioners. Sorry, my bad. But I have about 20 of them that I don't use, and they're all in foil or retro foil or whatever, because I was like pimping it out, and they weren't that expensive. And I was like, oh fuck. Well, this is the card you picked, so whatever. But I'm just saying, if you want,
if you go, I'm okay with you making your 15th mill deck if you want.
Yeah, you're right, Cole. Once per turn does hurt it, and that's why something like petitioners could help, because you could do 13. You know, if you have enough of them out, boom, you're targeting once, and they're milling 13 cards, and then you're drawing a card.
I still think it's a cool card.
Yeah, I do.
I'm probably thinking more bounce. Bounce is a lot harder to deal with.
Yeah. Once you start milling players with petitioners, you're the target.
Yes.
And how do you stop that? There really isn't an option unless you find other things to do. I mean, if you find something else that's like targeting stopping, you know, where you're targeting a creature, I guess what would wait, what is it? Whenever a player or permanent becomes a target, as well. What is Teferi, Master of Time? That's a target, right? Yes.
Yes, and that is a activated ability.
Okay.
You control. Yep, that would work.
Okay. I like your pick.
Interesting. Yeah, I can tell you like my pick. We can discuss later.
We're gonna wager things. Like how much you want to buy Loki from me? What do you want to give me for Loki?
$100. No, because I got some others that I wouldn't mind looking into. It just depends on where they drop to.
Yeah,
I'm cheap, especially if I'm going to be buying Festival in a box. I'm gonna try
you say cheap. That now, and then when it gets the day of, you're like, "Ma, I opened one window and I tried."
But the other times I haven't tried, so I feel like I'm trying when I try, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
It's not on your level. I get it. All right, what's your next one?
Okay, let's see here. What do I want to do? See, the problem is we pre-talked a little bit, and you have a card that I took the first one because you also like Tony Stark.
I mean, just take whatever you want. I don't care, man.
I don't care, dude. I just want to make sure that's the other one
I got some stuff to pick from.
There's actually 3 that I could.
I hope you only have 4 more.
No. I have a lot to choose from, but there's 3 commanders that aren't the 99s that I was like, I could potentially build.
Do you want to do the other Loki?
No, I did like that one.
Better.
That one is badass.
That one's
but
crazy.
I am going to do Bruce Banner though. Apologize.
Sorry, I don't like that B word. It just came out. I apologize. Okay.
Well, if I don't build it, you could build it too. Like, I mean, that's the thing. Like, okay, let me talk about it.
If you want Loki, I would likely build Bruce Banner.
The other Loki you're talking about?
Yeah.
The expensive.
Oh,
that Loki.
Petitioner deck.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
But let me read this. So it's a 1 blue for a 1/1 human scientist hero.
Dork.
His ability on the front is XX tap, draw X cards, activate only as a sorcery. Otherwise, 2 colors, 2 red, 2 green. You can transform him or cast him for that.
Yeah.
And it is Gamma Berserker Hero, 8/8 reach trample, the Incredible Hulk. Whenever the Incredible Hulk is dealt damage, put a 1/1 counter on him. If he's attacking, untap him, and there is an additional combat phase after this phase. So there could be some broken shit with this one.
Right. You
Pyrohemia is just gonna go until you can't tap red mana anymore, and you continuously have attack phases. What was the other color that I was talking about? Tony Stark. It doesn't fit. Oh, it does fit in this color.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, to be able to get the multiple attacks, but that'd be a lot of different things going on. But anyways, this is just I mean, you can have the dealt damage and giving him a counter, even if he's not attacking. But if he's attacking, you get that untap and additional combat phase. There's just there's a bunch of different angles. This dude feels similar to my mole deck. Yeah, the mole deck I hate.
So would you transform it, the Ansrag,
probably
into this?
Maybe because Ansrag and Cole was the beater. The one when Ansrag worked the best was against Cole. It just he did.
He just was like, fuck this.
Yeah, it just took Cole out and then took the rest of the table out. And I think that was kind of the game where I was just like, it worked, but it really does. It can be very. You can take one player out and then it sucks. This one.
It's almost like not worth blocking,
right?
With this,
yeah,
because the trample just gets your stuff through. You get another attack phase.
So it's 1/1 counter. And that is a very good point with what Cole is saying there too. Is it's very much.
I like that it has reach because, like, obviously, Hulk doesn't fly, but he can jump so
like
high
yeah, right.
that he can get flyers. I like that.
Yeah.
So, I agree. I like this card as well. But I do see the rolling that Ansrag can do here. And I don't know how many of these kind of decks we want in our play group either.
Right. And that's why it doesn't get played ever, because maybe I should play it again just to get it done and then maybe move on to this guy. Brought the game to a Hulk, but wait. I got to give you dad jokes. That was a good one though. Way to go, Ansel. What was I gonna say with this? Oh no, the cool thing is, and I will put this out here, like, I don't know how you feel about this. The flip stuff, like the fact that he costs 1 it makes it so easy. Like, okay, let's say Hulk gets killed. It goes to your command zone. Well, then you just cast him for the 1 and 2. Get him out. Then you pay the 6 and get the flip on there later. Like it just seems so much easier when you have, and a lot of these have a lot of low CMCs on the one side. And so I kind of dig that. It makes it so you can get it out, wait a turn, flip him over. Although the flip, well, if he flips, he would have haste, not haste, but he would already be out in play, right? Yeah. So you can attack with him because he's not leaving. He's just flipping over.
Right.
So, and his ability on the front is not that bad. You're drawing cards. Tap 2, draw a card. Tap 4, draw 2 cards. Sure. Like, it's not amazing.
Also, Moon Mist. I'm sure everybody figured this out because Bruce Banner's been out forever. But Moon Mist transforms all humans.
Oh, that's a good point. You just flip them over. Yeah.
Yeah. I think, everybody figured that out with the Avatar set, I think.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, I dig this one. The first 2 potential, those are the ones that I could potentially build, and then maybe a petitioners. We'll see. I'm just going to take them all, Lowery. You tell me your next one that you want to build that I might take from you.
Oh, you just cheat. All right, what am I doing here? I did this a while ago, so I don't remember everything.
I'm cracking a beer is what I'm doing.
Lucky. Okay. All right. I did that one. I did that one, and you did those 2. Oh, there's still some cool cards here.
Oh yeah.
This is one I've been debating, but I do think it's going up in price rather than down. Ultron. Artificial.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, that was the next one it is really good. Yeah.
Should have just taken it.
I know.
I'd have Bruce.
Well, but you're not gonna build this. This just goes in decks, right?
No. There's the potential.
You're gonna go a 1 color deck that is colorless.
Yeah, as well. I mean, I try to do it. Ultron, Artificial Malevolence, 3 colorless mana. 2/4 robot villain. Whenever another non-token artifact you control enters, you may pay 2. If you do, create a token that's a copy of it. If that token isn't a creature, it becomes a 2/2 robot villain creature in addition to its other types. I like the copy aspect.
Yep, this is good.
Like, it's you have some value, cheap stuff to start out the game with, and then once you get to the mid game, all of them turn into a second copy of themselves and a 2/2 robot villain. And then once you get later on, like if you're able to, because it's not even a cast trigger, it's like whenever it enters, you may pay 2.
Yep.
So like if you're somehow, I mean, I understand that it's colorless, but if you somehow cheat in Blightsteel Colossus, pay 2, get a second one, that feels kind of crazy.
Yep.
Right? You just gotta kind of avoid legendary artifacts. Thank God you can't have a second the One Ring. You know?
Yeah, right. That would be an indestructible creature.
yeah. There was that aspect in my mind too, because when I was doing Toph and doing artifacts and turning them into creatures, I did want it originally to be indestructible, but here I could just pay 2, and then I have a Darksteel axe, make a copy of it that's a creature, and then equip it with the the equipment. So you're equipping the copied equipment with the equipment. I feel like that'd be fun.
Cole is saying it would be a 2/2. I don't think it is. It says if the token isn't a creature, it becomes a 2/2 robot villain. I thought that too originally reading it, but then when Lowery was just reading through it right here, I was like, nope. If it comes in as a creature, it becomes a copy of that token. It's only if it isn't a creature, then it becomes a 2/2 villain creature in addition to its other types. So that this is good. This is going to my Iron Spider-Man for sure. Like this is like it's a 99 for me, and that's why I like this one. I wasn't picking it. That's why I didn't pick it now, because I was like, well, it isn't one that I want to necessarily build around, because I already have my colorless commander. So I'm glad that I left it for you, because if you want to build it, this would be a cool one to build around.
We'll see. Again, I think it's over $10. I'd wait on this, especially since I have Captain America. I'll at least get one out pretty quick, and then we'll see where prices fall, kind of. But
I will give
a really cool one.
I'll give you this, dude, and I'll talk about it maybe a little bit when we get to the in real life games. There is the land base for colorless stuff is really fucking good. Like there's so many, when you don't have to worry about color, they come in, you're either surveilling, you're scrying, they don't come into play tapped, or they have abilities, a little foreshadowing. I had an Ugin out that got destroyed, and one of my lands was able to bring a historic spell or historic card from my graveyard back into my hand. Boom, brought it back, did it again. Like there's my best land base is in my Spider-Man deck. Like that, it sounds crazy to say, but every single land that comes in is doing something and doing something good. Even if it's just scrying, that's good when it doesn't even come into play tapped. Like the scry lands, they come into play tapped. So my Spider-Man, I like the Spider-Man deck. Anyways, this is a good card. I like it. I think you should build it. I think you could do some crazy stuff with this one. All right, let's see.
Darksteel Citadel, land, ETB, tap it and another card, get a 2/2 indestructible land creature. That seems cool.
Yeah. All right, let's see. What do I want to pick there? Oh, I guess we talked about this one on the Discord, and it seems interesting. This is the last one that I think I could build around. It's the Serpent Society. Is that right? Yep. Serpent Society is 1 colorless, 1 black, 1 green, legendary creature, human snake, villain, 3/4, death touch. It has ward, get 5 poison counters. Whenever another creature you control with death touch dies, each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature of their choice. I dig that a lot. Like I was thinking about this one a little bit. If you can get somebody to 5 poison counters, basically they can't kill this anymore. They can't target it anymore, because then they're dead.
They can't target it.
As soon as they go to target, they will get the 5 poison counters, or their spell is countered. Like, that's the other point. It's like, well, you're going to be dead, or your spell's countered. I don't know if you build this as a death touch commander. I guess that's kind of, but do you just grab every death touch thing?
Probably where I would go.
I would do a mix of it though, because the ward 5 poison counters. Do you think you go trying to get people with the poison counters because it almost gives you pseudo protection on him? If you can get everybody at 5 poison counters, now they're no longer trying to target him. You know, they're just trying to kill him outright.
Yeah.
So that's
it's tough. I think this is really interesting that they went with this route, and that's why I would kind of go with. It's kind of like a, grave pact on your commander if you're building with the death touchers. And so if you have sacrifice outlets, and then you're just like, sacrifice this cheap creature. Everybody sacrifices something. It could be dying anyway. You just set up blockers. I don't know how you give them vigilance at this point, but if they can attack and block, that'd be great. And I don't know if I care about the poison counters necessarily, but if you do, I think proliferation can be in there as well.
Yeah.
Because I know basically what that means to me is just like somebody can target your commander once.
Yeah.
That's it. They can't do it a second time. And so I don't know how much I really care about the poison counters, but I'd have to look. I haven't really looked deep into it either.
How do you feel about the grave pack part of it where it's non-token creature? Because the positive side of it is people can't just be like, well, I'm going to sacrifice this token. It's like legit creatures they got to get rid of. Yeah. The downside of it is if you're playing somebody that's playing a token deck, they don't have to sacrifice any of the tokens. If that's all they have, then they have creatures that they don't like. If that's all that's left, they don't have to sacrifice anything. So I don't know which side I like better, and I'm doing the 6/7 hands.
Is targeting tokens when you're sacrificing them, and everybody else has to sacrifice non-tokens. Yeah, I mean I missed that part for sure. I like that. It feels more fair because Dictate of Erebos and Grave Pack can really just take over a game. I think this can too in that aspect, but leaving the tokens around, I think, is a good angle. I don't think that makes it like unplayable by any means.
No, because the thing is most of the time what ends up happening is people sacrifice their tokens obviously first, and then the real, their creatures they cast are the last things they go, where this would be the other way around where they have to sacrifice creatures that they cast and the tokens sit around. So I don't know, and he's cheap to come out. It's 3, so it's like it's not that bad.
3/4 death touch.
Yeah. So
yes.
But it is whenever another creature you control with death touch dies. So he will not have the sacrifice effect on himself, which is kind of fair there, I think. But it is an interesting
one card that we can make a pinger. Probably.
Yeah.
Not sure. That's the one card.
But yeah, so those are the 3 main ones that and the next ones are probably going to be more 99 that I think are really cool. But do you have another one that you want to build, or are we changing over to 99?
This one, I did have on my list, and I know RoboCop's kind of into it as well for maybe CEDH, he was saying. King T'Challa.
Yeah, I had that one on there too. Yep. King.
Okay. 1 and a white and a blue for a 3/2 human noble hero. Flash. Whenever a player draws their second card each turn, you draw a card. So the cool thing is if you draw your second card, you get to draw a third card as well.
Yeah.
But also just whenever your opponents draw their second card. And then it's 6 mana, transform it. And that backside is a 3/3 flash, double strike, prevent all damage that would be dealt to Black Panther. And whenever Black Panther deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card. Double strike will draw you a second card. And you don't get to draw a third card. But still pretty cool. If I were to build this, it'd be a Howling Mind deck, and I feel like that'd be awesome.
Yeah, because they're drawing 2 cards. You get to draw a card. On your turn, you're drawing 1, 2, 3 cards because you're drawing your second card. Because it's whenever I like that. I like that it's not opponent. Whenever an opponent draws their second, love is whenever a player draws their second card.
No,
and
white has all of those cards that like benefit you from your opponent's drawing.
Yeah,
and that feels right. And so like obviously Smothering Tithe is going in here, Trouble in Pairs, and they're just gonna you're gonna draw a crazy amount of cards. Then you got to do something with it, and then you can do anything with it.
Right. If you can figure out the angle of winning, yeah, for sure. The other thing is if you're able to do mass draw for everybody, like everybody draws 2 cards.
Prosperity.
Yeah. Then you draw 1 for each player, including yourself, extra.
Yeah. So just prosperity for 3. Everybody draws 2 cards, and then you draw 1, 2, 3, 4 more cards.
It's silly.
Oh no! I want to build this deck. I want to build this deck bad now.
What's your angle of winning though? You'll find that out when you're draw cards.
Just draw cards. That's all we're doing.
Psychosis Crawler, you're doing that effect where it's whenever you draw cards.
I don't think so. That might win me the game quicker than I draw less cards that way. We're just drawing cards, I think.
There is no end. Lowery, your turns are so long. Or what do you mean your turns? You're trying to do it on everybody's turn. The 2 turns. Yeah, it's instant draw. Yeah, I like it. No, this is.
I do want to do this one now. This might be
moving in there.
I actually want to build.
All right. Yeah. No, it seems fun. I had it on my list.
Everybody drawing.
See, that's I gave myself notes. I wrote 2 draw, you draw. Like, and I was like,
2 draw,
what? I couldn't remember what I was like, what does that mean? 2 draw, you draw. So I was like, all right, we're gonna move on from that one.
You're a wordsmith.
Yeah. I try to get myself reminded. Now, okay. No, I dig this one. Is there any more with this one? I like this one a lot. I think it's a good 99. I think it's a commitment.
I don't know how to win.
Yeah, right.
That's.
But here, what was my point with it is, I think it could be a good 99 as well. Like it's, the cards that do that. You know that whenever a player draws their second card, and if you're in a play group that has a lot of draw, you're going to be banking off of it. And if you're drawing, like that's the nice thing with this. So I like that one.
That's crazy. That's really, really cool. Like Consecrated Sphinx out there.
Ugh.
We're just drawing cards.
Yeah.
Lowery, you draw your first card. I draw 2 cards, and then I'll draw a card off of King T'Challa. If you draw another card with a Nurse's Mine, I'll draw another 2.
We're lucky or unlucky that we can't see Lowery standing right now because he'd have a massive erection at this point.
This seems, I like this idea a lot. And then maybe just have like rule of law where people can only cast 1 spell per turn.
You're a dick. Drawing tons of cards, but they can only cast 1 thing.
Force Fruition.
Oh man, draw 7 or 7 cards.
Oh, what else could we do? Is there any way to like?
Are you gonna do a mill deck? Are you gonna do a mill deck but make people draw?
It might be in there.
A draw mill deck.
What if there's a way to like cheat stuff into play instead of casting? Then you can work around the rule of law effect. I'd have to think about that.
Oh well. Oh, cheat. Yeah. I was gonna say 1 like omniscience or whatever, but those are still casting. And 1 with them, 1 with all or whatever. I think that's also a cast trigger.
Yeah, that's also a cast. Do we just do like show and tell, where everybody gets to cheat something into play after drawing a million cards?
Yeah, but then you're helping them out.
Yeah, I mean maybe it's not I win the game. How do I win the game? But I go, how does somebody win the game? All right. We can move on. I will see how much that is.
All right. Oh yeah. Well, let me scroll down.
It's like 10, 15 right now, I think.
$10. Yep. $10. It's $10.
I'm gonna build 2 blue-white decks. That's not crazy.
That's pretty sweet.
No, I didn't say sweet. I said crazy.
So that one can be saved for the 99. That's a 99. That's a 99. What is that one? I wrote non-creature damage. Thor, God of Thunder. What is that one?
Oh. I want to do that for my 99.
You want that for the 99 instead of in this?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do one that I won't build because I already have it, but I actually think it's a really good commander. Monica Rambeau. Rambo.
I didn't really read it.
Okay. Because I already have a prowess deck, different colors. Well, add a blue in there. Monica Rambeau, 2 colors, 1 white, flying prowess, 3/3 human hero, 2 a red and 2 white. You can transform her or cast her. This is where it's crazy. She still has flying hexproof prowess, but now whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you put a 1/1 counter on each other creature you control. So it's permanent prowess on all your other stuff. Like, I'm going to say Elsha is a very, very strong deck, and that's just all your creatures have prowess, and because you're making monks and they get prowess. The fact that this will continue to keep counters on them is kind of bonkers. If I did not have that deck, I would love to build this one. I just think this one's super.
99 in there.
Oh, I guess yeah. Because it is
What's the
red.
front side look like again?
It's just prowess and just flying prowess, 3/3. Okay. But it's only 3 to come in. You know, like, so she's cheap.
Yeah.
Cheap to come in, and then an additional 2 to get the other side, which is kind of nuts. You know, like, and then she has the hexproof, so she has self protection built in on her. And now you're just casting non-creature spells. You also have to balance it. That's the key thing with those type of decks is you got to balance the prowess. And that's why my Elsha deck, the reason why that's really good is she builds her own army by hitting.
Yeah.
And then I turned it into an Anthem deck, so I really focused on that. Never play Anthems, and that's the only time I got to use them, and I love it. This just seems super powerful she's cheap. She's like $1. Yeah, $171. I think this would be a great commander for new people, for advanced people. Like, there's some really cool stuff you could do with this. You could just do token stuff. You could do a lot of, like, what is it, secure the waste or whatever, where you're making a bunch of tokens, but it's also a non-creature spell, so it's bumping whatever else is in play while you're making tokens. So there's quite a few angles you could go with this one. You're also in red, so you can do like the goblin ones where they're making token goblins with as an instant or sorcery spell.
Yeah.
So you could really just not have a lot of creatures and focus on the spells that create creatures and then pumping them up at the same time. So we like to talk about the ones we want to build, but I thought this one was actually a really good commander to point out. So if I had the option, I was going to make that mention there. So
is Trombley thinking about building anything in Marvel here?
I don't think so. I know this is right up his alley. I don't even know that he knows that Marvel's out. He's a super Marvel nerd, and he just plays Magic when we plays our decks when he comes over. So
right.
But yeah, what do you got next? What's your last one? We're on 5.
I'm gonna go with MODOK.
Oh, yeah.
D-O-K.
D-O-K?
Yeah. Let's see if it even shows up there. Yep, that one on the left. All right. 3 and 2 black, 2/2 villain, flying lifelink, pay 3 life, MODOK connives. Activate only during your turn, and then creatures your opponents control get -1/-1. This is a really mean card, or it can be, because like there's the black legend from Bloomborough that gives all your opponent's creatures get 1 toughness, and then this just kills them. So it goes in that deck, or this goes, vice versa. They work together really well. Alex is mad about this card either way. And I really like the idea of the conniving.
Well, I was just about to say, connive is probably, if we did the ability tournament again, that would be like your top spot.
I love connive.
You love connive.
Yeah.
The one thing I will add to that is, one, he has lifelink. So that is interesting because if you attack, the cool thing is it says activate only during your turn. It doesn't, like, you normally see that it's activated as a sorcery.
Yeah.
This could be a player killer if you have enough life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you gained enough life to the point when you attack with him, or he has enough counters on him already, you could pay enough life to connive enough to put a 1/1 counter on him to commander damage somebody. This is scary. Like, this could be very brutal. If
then you just gain all that life back.
Yeah.
As long as they don't remove it when you do all that.
Right.
It's
evasive. It's getting bigger. It's not 1+1 until end of turn. So you can do early game. You're pumping them up a little bit. And then when you get to late game, you're like, and you have enough protection or whatever, you're swinging in. I can't block. Well, connive. Boom, they're dead. You know, like this just can be this is brutal. This guy could be brutal.
It's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, I really like connive. So
are you going to build this one too?
What's that?
You're going to build this one too?
No, I don't think so. It's probably something that goes into my 99s though.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I'd put this in my Celeste deck. I'd put this in my Rafine deck. I could see myself putting this in a bunch of decks.
Yeah, anything you're dealing with discarding with
Rowan,
the connive,
where I could just pay life and then tap Rowan to reduce the spells by 6 or 9.
Yeah,
12.
Ugh.
Torment of Hail, like just win off of a Torment of Hailfire in that deck. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then maybe hit somebody and gain a ton of life. No, the more we talk about it, I'm building this deck too.
What is?
I'm not.
He's only $4.
It's going in
$4. Yeah, no, for sure.
It's going in some decks.
All right. What is the last one I want to pick? You know, I'm going to pick one that isn't necessarily a good 99, but everybody is talking about it because it's the Squirrel Krinko with what is it? The Squirrel Girl. Squirrel. This will be pretty easy. Squirrel Girl. It's funny, when it popped out, I was like, oh, this one's like Krinko, except worse, but maybe better because you can use it multiple times if you have enough mana because it isn't a tap ability. But anyways, it's 3 green, 1 colorless for a squirrel human hero, 4/4. Whenever the unbeatable Squirrel Girl enters or attacks, create a 1/1 squirrel token. So right away, you have 2 squirrels there that feeds into itself. And then for her same cost, 3 green and 1 colorless, create X 1/1 green squirrel tokens where X is the number of squirrels you control. The cool thing, like I just mentioned, is it does not have tap on it. So you can continuously do this if you have enough mana. So whereas Krinko is just the tap ability, boom, make the goblins. This is, you got to tap the mana. But if you have 8, you can do it twice. You get your first one. Let's say you had 5 squirrels out there. Now you make 5 more. And the second time you're making 10. So now you have 20 squirrels, whereas Krinko would only do the 5. Yeah. But you have to have the mana. So there's pluses and minuses with each.
Ashnod's Altar, at a certain point, you just, you sacrifice 4 of your squirrels. As long as you have more than 4.
That's a good point. Yeah.
You make, if you get to 9, then you sacrifice 4. And you're down to 5, then you make 10, and then you just go infinite that way.
Well, not Ashnods, because that would be colorless, but your Phyrexian Arena Altar. Yeah, yep. But yeah, still, like, this is, she's expensive, I think, too, because she's
going infinite mana in green.
That doesn't happen ever.
A little bit of hoops, but
it doesn't happen ever.
Right. Guy's Cradle.
What? That's a good card.
That's good. That's a good card.
That's a good card.
We broke Guy's Cradle, guys. Good job.
Finally did it.
Well, you got Earthcraft and you have Squirrel Nest together, where it's infinite squirrels as well. So super on theme if you are playing combos.
Yeah.
Like I would be okay if one of us sat down with Squirrel Girl and played infinite Squirrel Nest Earthcraft combo in the deck. It makes a ton of sense.
You'd be okay with that?
I'd be. I mean, it's the only
theme.
place where I'd be okay with it.
Yeah.
because I mean, but it's squirrels.
All right.
Maybe I'm okay in a squirrel deck.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm okay with it. So.
Okay, so that was our legendaries. Let us know what legendaries you guys are going to build. These were the ones that we thought were noteworthy. Now we're going to move on because we are already over an hour. We're going to move on to the top 10 Fave 5 cards in the set. And do I go first or you go first on this one?
You can go first if you want.
Should I pick the big guy? Might as well get the Mind Stone out of the way. Let's get the Mind Stone out of the way.
Sure.
Mind Stone, might as well talk about it. Mind Stone, it's an easy one. I don't have the other one, and I need to get it because these are all fantastic. 2 drops that are mono rocks, and they protect themselves with indestructible. This is 1 colorless, 1 white, indestructible, tap for a white. Like, that in itself is great. You know, you don't need the next part. I mean, the next part is why it's expensive, but you don't need it. Like 2 drop rocks that are indestructible and that don't come into play tapped, fantastic. Yeah. But the harnessing the Mind Stone is 5 colors and 1 white. You tap it, you get the infinity symbol. At the beginning of your end step, exile 1 other target non-land permanent you control, then return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. I mean, it's straightforward. These are all going to be good. You know, I don't know the varying levels of how good they're going to be, but just the beginning part before harnessing the Mind Stone, harnessing any of this is good for a 2 drop.
Right. If it had no ability on it, just a 2-mana rock that protects itself is really good.
I mean, that'd be like a $10-15 card by itself, you know, right. But a rock that did that. So yeah, legendary artifact Infinity Stone is the category of that one. So
yeah,
there isn't much more we need to say about these. They're all every single one of them is going to be on our list. They're just
whenever
good.
They show up. This is the second one.
What are we at?
3 more Marvel sets.
$67. What is the other? Yeah, it's
the other one's like 100.
Damn it!
The black one is Yep.
All right.
Yep.
All right, what is the your first one that you're going to pick out of here?
The one that I asked you not to take, Thor, God of Thunder. That is 3 colorless, 2 red for a creature. That's a 5/5 God Warrior Hero. Flying, whenever Thor enters, exile target equipment, instant, or sorcery card from your yard. Until end of your next turn, you may play that card. And then whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Thor deals damage equal to that spell's mana value to any target. The reason why I like this, I really want this to go into my Miracle Lorehold deck. So I'm casting huge non-creature spells.
But their mana value is...
And then just doming somebody for 8-9 damage. I can see this being really cool in like an X-Spell deck where you're just casting... stuff for 9 every turn and just, lightning strikes. That was my lightning strike. Sorry.
It sounds like Donald Duck.
It's a close one. The further away ones are like boom.
The close one sounds like Donald Duck?
Yeah.
I like Thor God of Thunder.
And even if you just kind of have something that allows you to cast a bunch of spells, like if it's just like this could go in my Green Goblin deck where I'm casting a bunch of artifacts for free, but they're 2 or 3 and I can do that multiple times. I can deal 10 to 15 damage per turn if this is in play.
Yeah.
Like that's a kind of win com for me. It's maybe like a bad Aether Flux Reservoir. Maybe a good one, a different one. Because you're casting spells and dealing the damage. You're not gaining the life, and you don't have to hold off until you gain enough life to zap something.
Well, I mean, it's obviously, but those are cheaper. But like Gutter Snipe type decks, the prowess type decks, this is.
Yeah, but those are to a player. This is any target.
That's what I'm saying. This is like a better one, a little more expensive for him to come out. You're doing more damage.
Everybody, but.
Right, but you're able to pick off targets or players if you want. Like I like your miracle angle. That is a very good point with that. Yeah, no, I like Thor here. Like 99. You could maybe build. I mean, you definitely can build this as a commander, but I like it better fitting in the 99 for sure.
Agreed.
All right.
Your second.
I'm trying to decide if I hit one of the other legendaries that we didn't talk about, or jump over to some of the cards I have over here. Are we going to talk about the land cycle, or do we just make a mention of the land cycle?
I have it on my list. Let's save it for like the fifth one if we want.
Okay. I'm gonna hit one more legendary up. So I wanted to talk about, because we did talk about this earlier, but the Mole Man, I actually like it because now it makes Ramanop Excavator, which we talked about with the secret layer, not as good. This is better than than Ramanop because it does the exact same thing, except for when a land comes in, you get a 1/1 green minion creature token named Moloid with whenever this token attacks, you may mill a card. I don't know if I said it right. Don't smile like I said things wrong.
I like the way that it sounds. Moloid.
Moloid. It's almost like Malort, but it's Moloid. You go into.
Somebody doesn't like Lloyd.
When you've had enough Malort, you go into the void of the Maloid, the Malort Maloid.
Pizza, void the noid.
Yeah.
Maloid.
But yeah, I like this. I mean, if you like Ramanop, this is an upgraded version of Ramanop. You're getting a creature off of lands, and you can build around it. Like, that's kind of the crazy thing is you could make a commander deck that is green, just strictly green, and now you can do your landfall, your whatever you want to do, landfall trigger with that.
Go off.
Yeah, so I mean, then you're attacking with those 1/1s. You're putting cards in the graveyard. Now you're bringing them back because you have lots of play multiple lands. Blah 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 blah. Like, this can go kind of nuts. And so I don't want to build a deck around them. But if you're building anything with landfall and you're using green and you use Ramanop, this is going to be first. You know, Crucible's probably first. This is 1A, 1B, whatever. But Crucible just fits in every deck that can, because it's colorless.
I think this is in a green deck. This is 1A.
Yeah.
You know, because it's just making tokens for you.
Right. If you're not using green,
because it's a 2/3 body, and I want to say that it's a druid.
A druid snake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the snake part is irrelevant, but
or is it a Naga? Is it a Naga? It might be a Naga.
I think Nagas have turned into snakes officially.
Ram,
but we can check on
I want to check on that. Naga Cleric.
No. Click on it and see the errata text there. Yeah, so it's snake cleric.
Snake Cleric. Okay. Yeah. So I like Ramanop, and I've loved it, and now I have a new baby with this guy. So
yeah,
I dig it.
Agreed.
All right, number 2 for you.
The only other legend I want to talk about beyond Mole Man is Echo.
Oh,
Perceptive.
I don't have that on mine at all.
Also, another uncommon.
Echo what?
Perceptive Prodigy.
Oh, not preceptive?
No. There you go. 2 colorless and a blue, 1/4 human hero, vigilance, pay 1 and tap it. Copy target activated or triggered ability you control from a creature source. You may choose new targets for the copy. I think it's just really cheap. I like this because I think it's going to fit into the Captain America deck that I'm doing. And so, but just being able to copy an ETB effect or any sort of activated ability that you have for this cost, you know, it's kind of like a colored Strionic Resonator, or like, think of it in that realm, but it's uncommon and it has a 1/4 body with vigilance. I think this is a really solid card. You know, Peter Parker's camera. That's kind of what this is, but it's a creature. And I dig it a lot. I put it in that category.
I can always count on you to hit the uncommons that I will miss. Like that when I'm going through, I'm like, I didn't see any uncommons, but I didn't get down to them yet because there's so many cards. So I was just kind of like scrolling through. I was like, I like that. No, but yeah, I dig this for a 1 to be able to do copy and activate and triggered abilities. I mean, what we have, you know, the rings of Bright Hearth.
Yeah, the copy and activated ability, I believe.
Yeah, so like this being able to like doing similar things to that is always great, you know. So I dig this, and it has vigilance, so you can not you're gonna attack with it. It's doing 1 damage. You're not doing anything with that.
If
but
you can,
anyway,
you would.
Right, but it's 1. It's like just keep it back. But yeah, no, I dig it. My notes don't help me.
That's why I take screenshots. So I can look at it.
That's my screenshot thingy right there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You're right. I just thank you for everything you do.
Yeah, no, it's just the camera. I have Cosmic Cube. I have Attack top 6. So I think it's you attack and you look at the top 6. I have to remember what that is. Cosmic Cube. Let me look again. Oh, and as Ward 2.
I do have it as well.
Okay. Yeah. Ward 2 on it. So it's a artifact, 5 colors, Ward 2. Whenever you attack, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may cast a spell from among them with mana value less than or equal to the greatest power among attacking creatures you control without paying its mana cost. Put the rest on the bottom of the library in a random order. I don't know if I would have picked it at my second spot now that I know what it is, but I would pick it in there. So we're gonna keep it. But because you just need to attack with one thing. But if it's only one, you're looking at the top 6 cards and you can cast a spell. So you're not getting a land. So it could be 1 or less. So you need to have something that has their power is a little bit stronger. I dig it. You're always looking at 6. What does it do with the rest? You're looking at the top 6. Oh, you put the rest on the bottom. Okay. So it goes down to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping that. I was like, ooh, do I get to put it back in whatever? Because then
crazy.
Yeah. But no, it protects itself a little bit. I like it. I don't love it. It would be a 4 or 5 pick for me.
I mean, it's free spells.
Right. It's
like
free.
A bad Atali, I guess.
Yeah. Because you're not taking everybody else's. But you get to choose stuff.
Yeah.
I wish it didn't say cast, and I wish it said you play. Because then you could hit lands. If you hit a land in there, like if you hit all lands, then you could play it, you know, get an extra land drop.
I mean, hitting all land, I think there's a reason why they did top 6.
Like, you shouldn't, but it happens. But you know what I'm saying? Like, at least then it'd be a land advantage thing. Oh, you're frozen. Am I frozen? No. Just Lowery's frozen.
Questioning your thoughts. Here.
Oh, you were frozen there for a second. I could tell because you had your hand on your lip for a second, and then you didn't move. What did you say? You're questioning my thoughts? I didn't hear that
just
first
when
part.
It's not that it's bad. I don't know. I don't. It's okay. For sure.
You had it on your list too.
I did. Like I could like this in an Ishin deck where doubles attack triggers and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of any deck that I would put this in.
Might be tough.
I guess a Voltron deck would be. Then you're playing stuff for free for sure.
Yeah. I'd dig this in like a year-old deck where it's just huge.
Then you looking at 6, you're getting enough cards and you're casting whatever you want for free. So
I like that for a Voltron deck. I dig it.
Yep. All right. Next one.
I'll go with the other cool mythic artifact.
Damn,
and
this is the better one.
Rings.
Yeah, this is what I knew what that one did. I didn't know what that was my next on my list. I like this one so
I was
much
for this
better
right away.
I know.
8 mana to come down. Legendary artifact. Your maximum hand size is 10. At the beginning of your end step, if you have fewer than 10 cards in hand, draw cards equal to the difference. And so you just draw up to 10. That's cool. I don't like that the CMC is 8. It's weird to argue that it should be 10.
10. Yeah, no. I think 10 then would be. You'd have to add another paragraph of something else it did.
Yeah, like being able to reduce it a little bit by like, I don't know.
Oh, any creature you had that had a power of 10, it was free. No.
I don't know.
All your creatures, all your creatures get 10 plus 10 or have base power 10, 10.
I'm just saying.
No, I like it though.
It's kind of like Grizzlebrand, where it's like 7/7 that gains. You pay 7 life, draw 7 cards, and it's 8 mana to cast. Why?
Well, the thing I'll say about the 10 rings here is, 8 CMCs. It's a big CMC. I don't think it's a bad spot for this. At this spot in the game, when you're able to cast this, your hand is probably pretty low. You're probably 3-4 cards in your hand, and then boom, brrr, handful again.
And it's end step.
Yeah. So you're getting at that
not
turn.
Your next turn. It is end step.
I'm loving that they do that more and more now with like either on your first main phase, second main phase, or on your attack. Like then it makes it so you can use some of these cards right away instead of waiting a full turn cycle and it gets blown up. So I dig this one. All right. What do we got next?
Your fourth one.
No, is it my third?
No.
Oh yeah, that's right. I picked
Mindstone, Mole Man, Cosmic Cube. Don't try and cheat.
I might as well hit that one. Again, my notes aren't helping. Exile cards and draw. Well, we're doing it. Hex Magic.
Oh, Hex Magic?
Yeah.
All right. That was on mine. That's an uncommon. Look at you.
Magic. Yay, I did it. Hey, it's an arcane spell. I didn't even realize that. We don't get that very often. 2 colorless and 1 red. Sorcery, exile all the cards from your hand, then draw that many cards until the end of your next turn. You may play those cards, the exiled cards, this way. I'm glad that I actually got this one because I like this one a lot. Because the thing is like you can play this, even though like a lot of times when you're playing cards like this, you're just wanting a new hand. You don't like what's going on with your hand and you just need new cards. This one you can play a little different. You could hold all those lands in your hand to make it so you're drawing more cards because you can still play them until the end of your next turn, which includes your land. So you're going to hold as much as you can. This is played in your first main phase or whenever you have the most amount of cards in your hand drawing, if you have some draw spells, whatever. Boom, you play this. You're exiling all of those. You can play them this turn. You can play them next turn. Lands, everything included. So I just like this for card draw for red. Like this is a really good red card draw effect. And so I'm glad that we talked about this one. I know it was on your list too.
I agree. I find it very interesting. I was enthralled when you were talking. Sorry, I didn't butt in at all. Like I do think it's like double your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, God damn, that's pretty good. I don't know how much I love it, but I think this has a chance of being quite good.
I'm actually really,
like you're saying, you keep that land in your hand.
Yeah.
You cast this, and then you play the land.
Yeah.
Like
get the extra draw in there.
That's darn good.
Yeah. And I'm actually really glad that it's at uncommon because I think at rare it might be a little more. Obviously, it's rare, but uncommon. I think this is the perfect spot for it.
Mm-hmm.
And then those arcane, things that you can splice onto arcanes is going to be so amazing because there's so many of those decks out there.
I like that they used arcane, even though it's arcane magic that Scarlet. No, she uses chaos magic. I don't know.
Nerd.
It's fine. Didn't you watch? You watched WandaVision?
Oh, it was one of the greatest shows until Loki. Until Loki. Loki was. I love Loki. Yeah.
Pretty darn good.
All right, Lowery. Number four. And I'm on the last one. I got to think what I'm going to do.
I really only have like 2 plus the lands to choose from. Let me reread this one.
I mean, let's do this. Lands can just be the last, like, not part of our picks. And that's just we like that land cycle. And we'll talk about that at the very end. Honorable mention.
Both of mine are equipment.
Ooh. Captain America's shield?
No.
Oh,
I think that one I like. +0/+8 in vigilance.
but gives on indestructible.
Does it give indestructible as well?
Mm-hmm.
Nope. It's not that though. I'm going Iron Man armor.
All right. Let's see here.
I think it's interesting. It is mythic too. 3 colorless equipment. When this equipment enters, attach it to target creature you control. Equipped creature gets +2/+1 and has flying. And then you can pay 2. If this equipment isn't a creature, it becomes a 0/0 construct hero artifact creature with flying, and this creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control until end of turn. Equip 2. So I like that it's an equipment that can just like, it's almost better to not be a creature or equipped. Because it's a flying +1 it's gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
So it's if it's
because
unequipped,
it becomes, and I think I was misreading that completely because I was thinking you're attaching it to, and then I was like thinking, I'm like, how do you attach it to something that isn't a creature? And light bulb goes up. Yeah, this turns into that. It becomes a creature.
So this turning into a creature, but not being a creature on other turns, and it's a threat. Does it gain flying if this enchantment isn't a creature? It does. 0/0 flying.
No, this is way better not attaching to a creature because it only gets 2/+1.
They make it worse with the free equipment,
right?
Which is interesting, but I think that's just to calm it the fuck down a little bit. Like
calm it the fuck down.
Like it avoids wraths.
Yeah,
you know. And it comes back, and I like this in some of my decks for sure. I like it in Layla. I like it in Lobster Guy.
Well, it doesn't avoid wraths though.
It's not a creature anymore, right?
It becomes a construct creature with flying. It's not. Oh, it is until end of turn. You're right.
Yeah. So you got to do it every turn for sure, which is annoying. But also, kind of like vehicles, they don't get hit by wraths.
Yeah.
And this is better than just about any vehicle out there.
It should have been a vehicle because it kind of is a vehicle.
It kind of is a vehicle. I agree with that. But
this isn't interesting to talk about. I actually am glad you put this on there. I couldn't get myself to pick it, but I like that there were things that
come down to give one of your creatures +2/+1 and flying is not a bad deal either. But really, it's that's the bit when like whoever kills that creature, if this equipment isn't a creature, I think you could just pay the 2 to unequip it and it becomes the creature.
But you can't unequip it for the 2, can you?
I think that's just how it naturally happens because
so you're saying if this equipment isn't a creature, so you're just saying you pay the 2, the equipment all of a sudden turns into a creature and it falls off automatically.
Yeah. I think that's how that happens.
I think you're probably right. Wait, let's see if Scryfall has an updated thing. No, it's too new.
I think that's just how it works.
I think you're right though. That seems
so. It doesn't matter
legit.
if it equips or not. Like that's just
you put it on a creature, let that creature attack and do its thing, and if it dies,
the next turn you turn it into a creature. If somebody attacks you, because this isn't a sorcery or on your turn, right?
Right. It doesn't say you. Yeah. No, that's what I was about to say is you attack if they're killing it, you could tap the 2 there and it turns into a creature, or it just dies and it falls off and you tap the 2 then. You know, like there's so many things, and now you have a creature. Because when the creature attacks, the equipment doesn't tap with the creature.
Right.
So this would be untapped. So your creature's attacking, it's tapped. Boom, it's the other player's turn. Like, oh, guess what? Untap. This is a lot better than I was thinking. Okay.
That's a cool card. That's a cool card. How much is this going for?
I think this one's pretty expensive. Oh, no.
Not bad at all.
For a Mythic 380. Dude, too expensive. Anything over $2 for a Mythic, it's way too expensive. No, I think this one's... As long as that works that way that we're thinking, I don't see how it can't.
Yeah.
If this equipment isn't a creature, it becomes that. Yeah.
And if an equipment turns into anything but an equipment,
it just falls off.
It falls off.
And it would have flying. Yeah. So you're able to man, you're gonna, if you have this out, there's so many people that are like, oh, you don't have any blockers, I'm attacking in. Well, guess what? Boom. Now I have a 7/7 because of how many artifacts I have out in play. You know, artifacts in.
Or if somebody thinks that you only have one blocker and then you're able to turn it into 2 blockers like that, that's not a bad deal either.
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty cool card.
Yep. You have convinced me, Lowery, by reading the card. Last one.
All right. What are your choices?
I could go with another legendary. My legendaries that I have on there is Jennifer Walters, which opponents can't cast on your turn and does other things. Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu, is a 2-drop mono dork.
I thought that was interesting. Maybe. No, I don't know. No. I don't care about that one. That's the green one, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's me.
I guess I'll do Multiversal Incursion. That's the one that makes the copies.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I'm going to do that one. Multi. Okay. So this is a lot. It's 7. 5 colors, 2 blue. Sorcery. For each non-token creature you control, create a token. That's a copy of that creature, except it isn't legendary. Very self-explanatory, very basic, but everything that isn't a token on your side, you get a copy of it. Your legendary ones, you get a copy of it too, and they're no longer legendary, and so they won't kill each other. So you get multiple copies of your command, or multiple. You get a copy of your commander, get whatever else. This isn't like sexy pick. I just think it's a good card. Like, as long as you're not playing a lot of tokens, I think this one's pretty sweet. It's not.
I did think about this one for my hashtag Team Forest Walk deck, which is all legends. And so you just like double up on the legendary creatures that you already like. You don't get the legend effect.
I would just say build a better deck.
I was about to go to the get the fuck out, and then you were talking about your Team Forest Walk deck, and I was like, nah, this one's better.
I would just say build a better deck.
But yeah, I don't dislike this card. 7 mana.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
That ends up probably being my only problem with the effect.
And I'm gonna say with legendary stuff, or not legendary, mythic stuff, they shouldn't be under $1. Like, I know, like, remember when Mythic first came out, when we were like, holy shit, and everything Mythic was just like amazing and whatever. And now Mythic is just like, okay, this is 82 cents.
They're kind of good rares sometimes.
Right.
Like this, I mean, I might check out and see if this works on my Turtles deck. There's a lot of legends in there.
I would say any deck that you're playing, not a lot of tokens, that you have a lot of creatures, I think this would be good. It'd be a good ETBs would be really fun. You know, if you have a lot of stuff that has ETBs, and then now you're able to do it again with these, or
doubling it up.
Yeah.
It's
not a sexy pick. It's not a sexy pick, but again, I had a lot more stuff in the legendaries to pick from that could be 99 more than normally on my top cards. I have like 10 to 15. This I only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on them. 6, 7. All right, Larry, what are you going to pick for your last one?
Just type in. Do you know how to spell Mjolnir?
No, I don't even know what you just said.
Yeah. I was talking like a cat. Meow
meow meow meow meow.
Just put in Hammer of Thor.
Why didn't you just say that from the beginning?
Because its name is Mjolnir.
Bless you. Oh, the big guy. Like, I don't understand why this one's so expensive. I mean, it's good. I'm not understand
it. How much is it right now?
$20.
Holy shit. Okay,
yeah,
let's read through this. Okay, Mjolnir, Hammer of Thor, 3 colorless red. When it enters, it deals 4 damage to up to 1 target creature. Double all damage equipped creature would deal. Equip worthy 1. A creature is worthy if it's a legendary non-villain that's red and or white.
Okay. This is what gets me. It can't be equipped to anything that doesn't fit that. Right. It doesn't have a basic equip cost. Doesn't have like equip for 5 and equip worthy for 1.
The card has to be worthy. The legendary creature.
Why is this 20?
Because I think you can pay 3, discard a card, and deal 2 damage to each creature.
You discard this card.
Oh, this card. Yeah.
Why is this 20? CDH people tell me why this is 20 because you guys are the one that are holding it. Like, I don't understand. There's that stipulation, equip worthy. Sure, 1. That's great if you can do it, but non-villain that's red and or white. So a red and or white.
Legend.
And legend. That's the only thing that gets
villain is so
flavor, I understand.
Right.
Flavor, I get it.
Hero one.
Right.
I think it should be even more narrow.
But they knew that this.
Maybe not just red white, but just like equip worthy 1 or to a hero.
Right. But then you're really narrowing this down to no
Turtles
other
and Marvel characters.
Right. Like, holy shit. So why is this 20? Why is this 20?
Doubling damage from your commander is sometimes lethal. 4 mana and 1. 5 mana to double.
There's other equipment that are better that do the same thing. Or double strike. I would take double strike over double all the damage. We actually established this in our games this weekend that doubling damage isn't as good because you don't get that first strike part. Like we want the first strike with that. And also you don't get the 2 hit triggers and all that stuff. Like, why is this so expensive? I don't understand. Because it does the 4 damage to 1 target, like target creature?
Well, 4 mana to come in and do that is not a good rate. By any means.
Okay. I'm not bashing your pick. I'm bashing the price of why.
You're making me feel bad.
I'm bashing the price of this 20. Hey, $5.
I don't think it should be 20.
$5? Yeah, maybe. I'll pick this up for $5, but 20?
I don't know. I agree. I don't think most cards shouldn't be 20.
That's
like if you think of like $20 cards, like that's Cavern Dragon from Lord of the Rings is like right around 20, and that card is really good. You know what I mean? This is, I think, good. I agree with you. Put it in that $5 range. So this one's overpriced right now, and that happens at pre-release, right?
This was release weekend. We already got through release.
Sure. But the first couple
right,
yeah.
Crazy. He was Jake was wise. I'm gonna Jake Wise.
You know what? That's a really good point. Is that it's not only combat damage. Double all damage equipped creature would deal.
So yeah, if you're able to tap and do damage or whatever.
Yeah. So that's not like Niv Mizzet decks when they're pinging, they're doing 2 per, I guess. There's that.
It just seems so narrow.
Yeah, so you put this on the original Captain America, and when you fling it, it deals the damage. But you can't fling this because then it becomes unequipped and does not take the effect. So you got to throw something else. Maybe they're just trying to recreate Endgame, where Captain America picks up Mjolnir.
Oh, for sure. Flavor-wise, it's great. I just don't understand why this is the second most expensive card in the set.
Price right now.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything new about that. So, but I think it's a cool one. I do wish it was more narrow. I wish it just went on a hero.
Yeah.
or some sort. Yeah. Yes. Yep.
Heartless.
You're just killing people in Heartless Setsuku.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. There's spots. it just feels so narrow to be a $20 card. Like for something that's that, like there's very little spots it fits. It feels like
this fits in most red decks or white decks, red-white decks.
For the commander. Like that's, yeah.
That's what you're doing, right?
But that kind of sucks if they just target your commander. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's nice when you have equipment that you can put other places.
I think it fits the theme, though. Like, if you don't have your legend, then
you're not worthy.
Mjolnir.
We're not worthy.
Yeah. I thought if it was discard a card, I'd like it a lot. That's what I was thinking it was. But discarding this card, it might be standard because then you don't get bricked up with legendary artifacts.
It is dealing 2 damage to each creature, so you're killing the tokens.
You can't really counter that effect. You need like a stifle thing going on. So
maybe that's the bit.
Maybe. Right?
I mean, I guess my Daryl deck would like this. Because the Daryl is doing 2 damage. I want to hit all the zombies. Mm-hmm. And actually Daryl taps to do damage to target creature. Mm-hmm. So this would double that if I wanted to, and I could attach it to it and all that. Fits there. That's a good deck to
20. I think that's the biggest. That's the.
I'm not going to spend 20. I'm not spending 20 on this.
Yeah, but I think it goes really good in your Daryl deck.
Yeah,
I agree
for
with
sure.
You.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
I think that's where it is. Is just putting a little bit of buff on your commander, and I do like the angle of the non-combat damage as well. So I think it's relevant in a bunch of decks. It's just the price is a little high. Wait.
Yeah.
Just wait a second, and you'll be fine.
Give it time. Like unlike Secret Lair stuff. Buy right when they come out and when they get in people's hands. That's when you make your purchases in those first couple weeks that they're out there. First couple weeks, month or whatever. Standard stuff. We haven't had that discussion in a long time. Remember we used to talk about rotation and stuff? Like I don't even know what stuff rotates anymore because it's so long. But with standard stuff, give it time. Unless it's really big and they were underpriced, but most people know what card's value is before it ever comes out. So, but we want to hear your top 10. What cards we missed that you would put in your favorite 10. Also your commanders and or legendaries. We did mention the land cycle. Do you know a name of any of the lands that I can put in here? What is one of them?
Hidden Layer.
Thank you. So
Hidden Valley Ranch.
Oops, that didn't work. Hidden HID like LAI. I think it did Y. All right. Do we have all 10 or is it 5?
I don't know.
Either way, like I dig these.
5.
These are they come in. They're not a land type, so it's just land, and then it taps for colorless. But if you have a basic land or a land entered the battlefield this turn, it becomes you can tap it for a blue or a black. I think these are very relevant. I think these are, if you don't have duels, if you don't have that kind of stuff, some of the more expensive stuff, like land bases, this is great. Because if you're going to have basics. Like I always have basics. You know, those first... Probably by turn 5, there's at least 1 to 2 basics out. If not even like, you know, I hit basics pretty easily. So these I would almost consider 2-color. You know, and the fact that the worst case scenario is they're colorless, I dig them. You know, I'm not going to necessarily play with them.
Yeah, that's the question: is do they fit into a mana base for us?
No,
they may or may not. Time
for me,
tell, but I do like the aspect of like just reminding people like play some basic lands, please.
Right.
Like that's a good thing, solid thing to be doing. And also that that's not the only requirement. I do like I'm cool with if a land comes into play, you get some colored mana as well.
Yep.
And it's definitely for the friendly lands. I'm just unsure of the unfriendly lands. So red, green, white, blue.
Yep.
Green, white. Those are all friendly lands. So I dig them.
Yep.
Don't spend too much money on them.
Yeah. So we got a couple minutes before we hit the 2 hour mark. So you want to talk about this weekend stuff really quick in real life games? So we went to Tad's and played some Magic, some Commander.
Yeah.
Before you got there, I do have a thing to note that I put on the Discord. Witherbloom won on turn 4.
Jesus.
It won with a biorhythm into, well, killing everybody but one player, and then that one player that had one creature, I just attacked over the top and killed them. Like, I've never played biorhythm ever, and I played it 2 times on on Saturday, because then we played Emperor, and I played it to
kill us.
To kill. No, we didn't. He was going to survive, but it was Tad getting the treasure tokens off of Revel and Riches. But I killed his son Carson. Sorry, Carson. But I was gonna die because he was playing Joda, and I thought Joda's more thing was the cascading stuff. I didn't realize they got X+X as well, so I took a big hit, and I was like,
Yeah, you were like,
well,
27.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I need to kill him, but also brought our Emperor down. That didn't matter. Tad had Revel and Riches, and he was playing Chatterfang, so died that way. My other thing I wanted to note, and then because that was the only game I played with you. Well, I want to talk about Emperor in a second, but I played Iron Spider-Man, and I got all 3 fucking Ugins out. I've never had all Ugins. Every single Ugin. And I got Ugin, the newer Ugin, out by turn 4 because of metalworker, so I was able to reveal artifacts.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I just but the thing is, I was playing it somebody that had an artifact deck, so he was unaffected. Mark and Tad's buddy, no, John was the other guy that was there.
No, John,
Paul, thank you.
Yeah.
Paul, I just basically, they couldn't play anything because I was just artifact, whatever. And then I got they got rid of that Ugin. And then, like I mentioned earlier, one of my lands was able to bring back a historic spell from my graveyard. And so then I got it back out, and it was fun, and it took a little bit, but whatever. How was your games? Did you played 2 games over there on the other table?
Yeah, I got in a game with my red white lore hold. Tad locked me down. So basically it was me, David, Carson, and Tad, and I had lore hold out, which is 5 mana, red white, 3 colorless. Had that out turn 2.
Jeez.
Yeah, so I had a mana vault, the 1 to come down, 3 to tap, and then whatever that is. So I had that turn 1, turn 2, play lore hold, attack for 5, attack somebody else for 5, and then Tad, and I was able to discard and draw and had a lot of fun doing that, but wasn't able to miracle anything. And then the Planeswalker that we talk about multiple times, Teferi, Master of Time, comes down. He draws discards. He +1s it, and then he says, "Go." My upkeep before I get the draw and miracle, he goes,
phase him out.
Oh, no. And then he boom, gets up the 4 again, makes a deal with the table that he'll take my lore hold under control, and so he gets to do the looting, everybody else's
the Teferi Master of Time player made a deal with the table. That's crazy. That's because normally it's the table that turns on the Teferi Master of Time.
Mm-hmm.
Did he get multiple turns then? Did he do the
check? No, because it's 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, because then he was. Oh, okay, gotcha.
And then he drops it down to 1.
He just kept doing
it's
that.
Basically the same thing.
Yeah.
And he just keeps my lore hold in check. I don't get to miracle anything. And then I was able to start doing like disgusting things with Al Hamret's archive, where I'm just like, drawing cards. I got an unwinding clock down and a grim
I
monolith.
got
along with
one
the
of those
mana
down
vault, so
too.
It was going wild even without lore hold eventually. So, very enjoyable
Mm.
in that one. And then the other game. What was the other one I did? I have a look.
I did my Leo deck a couple times. I did it twice because Mark played my Mothman deck the second game, and he won on turn 4 because of infinite combo that I didn't realize I had. Because he had Blood Chief Ascension in with Mind Crank.
Yeah. No,
And
that'll
so we took out after the game was done. I took out Blood Chief Ascension and used one of my sub cards instead because I didn't realize that was even. I knew the cards were in there, but I didn't realize they would work together so well with that, especially with Mothman. You know, making people take 2 days. Oh God, Blood Chief is good in that deck, but
yeah, it is.
But yeah. So, do you remember what your second one was?
Yeah, Mr. Foxglove. People were playing spells, so I didn't really get to draw anything, and I didn't have any monsters, so I can't cheat them into play. And so I didn't do much that game.
That wasn't. And then, okay, really quick, how do you feel about Emperor after we've played it a couple times?
You know, I like it a lot better when I'm sober. Because we normally play it at the end of the night, and I'm drunk enough, and it's just so hard to know what's going on and have a conversation.
The thing we messed up on is we didn't share each other's hands. I mean, we pretty much not share, but like we just played our own whatever. I kind of said this. Tad asked, "Oh, how did you have fun?" Whatever. I was like, "Yeah, Emperor." I wish Emperor would be more of a battle like Commander games are. It always just feels like one side kind of goes off, and then there's nothing you can do about it.
That was definitely the best game of Emperor that I've ever been in.
Yeah, because you were getting
that definitely felt swingy.
You were getting hit hard early, and then by the end, you had Mark under control. I just took out, I took out Carson because I knew I was gonna die. And I think we would have been pretty set if he didn't have the Revel in Riches. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, because I think David was going to gain a lot of life, even with him and with Chatterfang and stuff. But yeah, I just wish there was more. Almost like we might need to up the life total to make it more battle-y a little bit, to make the game, because it feels like you're playing 6 players. Emperor should last a long time, but it never goes like longer than 45 minutes, you know? Like I feel like somebody takes over and then it's just
better than a 5-person game though. That's
yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like I want more like the Emperor giving creatures and doing
I see what you're saying there, because some of that stuff doesn't seem like you even want to do any of the cool stuff that make Emperor unique.
Yeah.
Like it feels like
it's too fast,
one-on-one, and you got to deal with the Emperor sometimes. And then when somebody goes away, then it just becomes like a firefight. Like you just it's starting to go down.
Yeah.
So
we might need to CommanderSmith rules change that a little bit and see if we can adjust it. Because we also don't want. I get it. The Emperors don't really do anything until players die, because then they can start actually attacking. And so I get that part of it, but it really does just feel almost too quick in a way. But I don't know. That's something that we can look into.
And then we were trying to figure out, like, it is a little tough to know, like, because it only is like reach a 1 or reach a 2 for everybody, and then it's just like all defender, you know.
Yeah, there was some confusing wording.
Get this. Well, that means that my team doesn't get it, I guess. Yeah, but all players, who's getting this?
Yeah.
You know, like it's just, we probably just don't know the rules well enough either. But I think we're close.
Yeah.
I think it's fun, but I do think you need the right decks as well.
Right. Need it planned out. But I think we could do some tweaking to it and make our own Rule 0 stuff to make it a little more fun. That's the best part about it. You get a basic rule or basic how everything is, and then add your rules to it Make it more fun. Because I think we would play it more if we had more consistent games where it's longer and battling back and forth, you know?
Yeah.
But,
I agree.
all right, we're over that 2 hours. Like I mentioned before, we're off next week, so you guys have a happy 4th. Enjoy with the fam, get some fireworks and all that fun stuff. So we will catch you guys in 2 weeks.
Thanks for listening.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
I love boobs. I'm talking tatas. I love boobs. I'm bonkers for honkers. I love boobs. Thanks for the memories.
Yeah, I know. I was drinking.
Boobs.
What are you talking about? I was drinking. Boop. Hey gang, the best way to support CommanderSmiths is make sure you slap that like button. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to our channel. Also, check out our online store, CommanderSmiths.com, where we have metal tokens, mugs, t-shirts, playmats, and more.